For today's second part of the assignment, you're going to click on the link Q3W6L2. The goal is students will graph a line from an equation. And so this will be multiple choice. There's 6 questions, and I'm going to do 2 of them for you. So the first thing is you're just going to match which graph it starts with. So we got to remember that equations are always written in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is slope and b is the y-intercept. And so b tells me where to start at, and the slope tells me to where to go from there. So the b is the y-intercept, and so when I look at the following graphs, I say, okay, what's the b? Because I'm going to eliminate some graphs, and sometimes just knowing the b will eliminate the multiple choice. So it says b is 1. So I need to look on this graph and find out where b is 1. So in this case, it's 4. In this case, it's -1. In this case, it is 1. In this case, it's 1. So right now, I can eliminate answer B and answer A just because I know that the y-intercept is 1. Now I want to look for the slope that has a -1/4. So if I look at this one, I can see that it has a rise of 1 and a run of 4. And left to right, it's going down. So the slope of this is -1/4. If I go back and check, well, that's exactly what it says I should have. And so here's what I know is I know that C is the correct answer. But I want to check and see what it is for D just in case I made a mistake. And so I can see that it rises 1 and it runs 4, which is exactly what the one before did. It rises 1 and runs 4. But this time left to right, it's going up, so it's positive. Well, I wanted it to be negative, so C is the correct answer. When I look at number 2, I look for the same thing. What's B? What's that tell me to start at? So B is 5. Okay, well, 5 would be right there, so it can't be that one. Again, 5 would be right there, so it can't be that one. 5 is right here. It could be this one. And then again, 5 is here. So it can't be this one. And so the only option that I have is that it's going to be this one. Now, I always like to double check and make sure that I have the right one. So I want to look for a slope of -7/4. So I'm going to find where it crosses again, and it crosses right here. And so what I can tell is that it has a rise of 2, 4, 6, 7, and it has a run of 2, 4. So I've got 7/4, and then reading the graph left to right, it goes down. That tells me negative, which is the slope I was looking for. So I know that this is the graph that I want. So make sure that you take your time, look for the y-intercept first, and then go from there, find the slope. And then you're going to match that to the equation. If you have questions, please feel free to email me.